Hello, family. My name is Charlene Bob. I'm 92 years old, and I've been in this family quite a long time. I was married to John V. Bond, and we were together for 55 years. I have 5 questions and interview that I will be asking myself and then answering it. It said, number one, what is your fondest memory? And I said, I think that the fondest memory of the Bond family reunion was the love showed toward each other. They had a beautiful gathering at Uncle Johnny's store. Everyone was happy to be together. Most large gatherings was at a church or at a funeral. No matter who was deceased or where it was, the family was there to show their respect. One of the gatherings, someone asked if we can get together for a funeral, why can't we get together when there is no funeral? It was said that Aunt Mary, Aunt Lady, Uncle Johnny, cousin Dan Nixon, John Frank, cousin Sylvia, and other patriots in Brownsville, Tennessee, thought it would be good to have a large get together with families coming from far and near. After such planning, the Bond family reunion was organized. Said which family member had the greatest impact on your life? And then I said, there was no one person that impacted my life. It was the Bond family itself. I had never been around so many family members together that loved each other so much. Everybody was happy, always joyful, laughing and talking with each other, and at church, uptown at the store, or in the field or wherever. It was the same love all the time. There were times when the money came up short and the men would dig into their pockets or pass their hat around to make up for any shortages so that the host family would not be impacted. No matter what happened, they kept the family reunion going up until this day and time. And just look around you at this crowd of people that is some kin to you in some sort of form or fashion. So you want to keep this going, and every year you have somewhere to go and to meet up with some cousins or relatives that you haven't seen since the last reunion. So you need to you never know when you're going to run into them in a different city or a country or town, and this way you will have know that you have loved ones and love each other. Walk up and ask and introduce yourself to the different family members that there's here today. And it was like it's asking also what family tradition do you have future generation will continue. The family tradition I would hope to see continue is that same love as our old patriots That was that was love for family, for people, and for God. Love represents the bond legacy. We were all taught by our parents to show love, to respect, and to be obedient. Wherever you go, that be obedient wherever you go. There's a that was a generational thing for the Bond family. Okay, how was being a Bond family member affected you? Being part of the Bond family is our greatest asset. We always acknowledge God as the head of our family. Each family taught and raised their children to go to church, no matter where they travel. The parents didn't send the children to church. They took them every Sunday morning, evening, and night, really every time the church door opened. That's a life lesson that defines family legacy that should never change. Number 5, what message you would leave for the younger generation? One of the many messages in one I would like to leave for the younger generation today and in the future is to keep God in your life and in the bond family union. Then you will be able to love and respect yourself, get an education, and work for your living. Think for yourself and let no one persuade you to do wrong. We can all remember Cousin Sylvia at every reunion. She gave us a mini sermon about getting to know Jesus. We still need to hear that mini sermon at every reunion. Families, families, our children need to know about Jesus before it's too late. This is this is our 59th year celebration. With great success, it is due to our generational relationship with God. And with that, we will not forget to love each other, to respect each other, and to keep God in your lives. Amen.